Welcome, deep divers. Really looking forward to this one today. We're aiming to give you that shortcut, to being really well informed about a specific real estate listing. We're looking at 525 Oak St., Shelbyville, Tennessee 37160. And for those tracking, that's MLS number 2929306. So, our mission really is to just peel back the layers, see what makes this particular property tick.
Okay, let's unpack this. Let's get right into it. Yeah, and what's interesting here, I think, is how a property can seem, pretty straightforward at first glance, but when you dig into the details, layers of potential start showing up. It's not just like a house we're talking about. It's about seeing that hidden value, the location, and how adaptable it is.
Absolutely. So, okay, the basics. It's a single family place, right?
Yeah.
Originally built, 1948. It's got 3 bedrooms and measures 1,240 square feet. Now, for a house that old, this is where it gets kind of interesting. They did a major renovation in 2021, and that included adding a whole second bathroom. What's the impact of that kind of update, especially for a 40s home?
Well, that renovation is, yeah, it's crucial. Yeah. Really crucial. First off, it just modernizes the whole place, makes it feel much more, move-in, ready for today's buyers. And second, adding another bathroom to a house that size from that era, that's a huge boost. Functionality, perceived value, all of it. A lot of older homes, they just have the one bath, so this is a really significant upgrade. But connecting that to the bigger picture, maybe the most striking feature here isn't even the house, it's the lot it sits on.
Okay, the lot. Tell me more. What's the deal with the land itself?
Well, it's 0.37 acres, which is pretty generous, for in town. But the really unique part is how it's shaped. It actually stretches all the way from Oak Street right through to Kearney Street behind it.
Well, hold on. So it backs onto another street. It has access from both sides. What kind of advantage does that give someone? Because, that sounds like way more than just a big backyard.
Yeah. Exactly right. That dual access, it's not just like a nice to have. It's strategic. The listing even points it out, you could access it from either street. Or, and this is where it gets really interesting, you could potentially look at subdividing the lot, maybe build a second home back there. Now, obviously, that potential depends on, local zoning, getting permits, all that stuff. But the layout itself, the fact that it spans block to block, makes that idea unusually possible here.
Wow. Okay, that is a game changer. That completely shifts how you look at this property. It goes from just, a place to live to something with real development or investment angles. And for anyone watching the market timing here, it looks like it just had a $10,000 price cut July 11th. That brings it down to $240,000. And they mentioned the sellers are motivated. It's only been on Zillow for about 10 days, so maybe you're getting attention, but they're ready to make a deal.
Yeah, that combination, the price drop plus motivated seller, that's pretty compelling. It signals they're probably ready to negotiate.
Yeah.
And when you pair that willingness with a property that has this kind of unusual long-term potential, well, that could be a really significant opportunity for the right buyer. Suggests the owners are realistic about the market, trying to position it attractively.
So what does this all mean for you listening? Okay, we've got this house in Shelbyville, Tennessee, renovated recently, hits the market, gets a price cut pretty quickly, sellers seem eager, all good signs. But the real story here, the reason we're diving deep, is that super versatile lot, 0.37 acres, that dual street access, the potential to maybe subdivide. It just transforms it from a standard listing into something potentially much more strategic.
And it really raises that important question, doesn't it? When you're looking at property, how much weight do you give to that kind of hidden potential, those adaptable features? A place like this, it kind of challenges you to look past the bricks and mortar that are right in front of you and really try to envision the longer term possibilities, the strategic gains down the road.